Where are food trucks most successful? On Food Truck Freaks, this video in particular, we're going to give you 8 amazing locations where you need to park your food truck to be truly successful. And some of these you may not have thought of, and some of them may be common sense, but we're going to give you the 8 perfect spots for you to succeed with your food truck in 2022 here on Food Truck Freaks. Okay, so welcome back to Food Truck Freaks. We are YouTube's premier food truck entrepreneur channel. We are a brand new channel up and running with tons of great resources and information for your food truck business. In this particular video, we're going to give you 8 great locations to park your food truck for success in 2022. And if you haven't started a food truck business and you're on the fence about it and you haven't got up and running, 2022 is going to be an amazing year because there are a lot of restaurants that are now downsizing and transitioning to either a ghost kitchen or a food truck business. All right, so let's dive right into this list and make sure you subscribe, by the way. We've got a lot of great videos in line that are going to be on our channel all about food trucks, not only by state, but giving you marketing tips on equipment, generators, and so much more. So number 8, seasonal events. Keep in mind that during seasonal events, what I mean by that is holidays like Thanksgiving events, local community events during Christmas, New Year's Eve, potentially even some events during summertime. People have a tendency to spend more during the holidays and I don't want to say they care less about what they spend, but they're always willing to splurge. So if you find seasonal events during these holiday seasons and such, make sure you can get your food truck in on some of those local events because people have a tendency to basically spend. And during the holidays is no different. So find out in your community where they have these types of events. Apply for them normally about 2 to 3 months in advance, but be sure to be a part of those holiday events because they can be real money makers for your food truck. And the great thing is if you offer catering, for instance, going to these events and letting people know within the community during those holidays, the new year coming up, they'll keep you in mind for catering events. So number 7, swap meets and flea markets. Believe it or not, yes, there are a ton of them. And I actually lived almost 20 years plus in Florida for quite some time. There are a ton of these flea markets and swap meets, and many of them actually rely on mobile foods. They don't have a food court. They don't have a cafeteria. So they set up areas within these swap meets and flea markets and festivals and such dedicated solely to food trucks. And what's great about it is states, for instance, like Florida, that have really good sunshine, a lot of great weather, these places can get on a weekend anywhere from 50 to 60,000 people. And that is huge money-making opportunities for food trucks. Now, of course, if you're not in Florida, a lot of other states, of course, California, Texas, Arizona, they have these as well. But there's huge opportunities because they rely a lot of times solely on food trucks and mobile food businesses. So our number 7 is flea markets and swap meets. Number 6, corporate catering events. Yes, as I briefly just mentioned back in number 8, if you are into catering, corporate events specifically, companies love to throw money at the caterers and those businesses that are doing the catering for the food aspects for their employees because they want to make sure they keep their employees happy. And many a times their budgets are pretty high actually for these types of events. So offering your food truck with really unique menu items, or if you want to customize a menu item for those corporate events, that is a way to make a lot of money in a single event, by the way. You don't have to be there the whole weekend. You may not have to be there the whole week like you normally do with a food truck event, or maybe on a weekend you're going to be at Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These are single events. Many of them are actual events that you can bring in thousands upon thousands of dollars for one drop of an event. So keep that in mind. That is a great place to be successful with a food truck. Corporate catering events. Number 5, community sporting events. Now, this is something that a lot of food truck entrepreneurs overlook. It's not necessarily sporting events at professional level like an NFL game. Normally, that's not allowed. Most of those events, when you've got stadiums, they have food concessions inside of the stadiums, and they won't allow food trucks and such on the outside. Much of that tailgating is different because that's just a local guy who's dropping a barbecue grill and cooking some stuff for his friends. But when it comes to local community events, soccer, baseball, football, basketball, I have a son who actually played locally here, several sports. And there was actually a line of food trucks at his local park. It was actually at a park. And there was 2 or 3, 4 food trucks there. And they were selling a lot of products. And they were making a lot of money. So definitely think about something on the community level. And many times those parks and local events and within the cities and counties love to have food trucks and local mom and pop businesses show up. They're big supporters of that. So local community sporting events makes our list at number 5. And on any given weekend, you can do a couple grand or a few $1,000s with the amount of parents and kids. Now, keep in mind, many of these are going to be possibly potential young kids that are doing soccer and basketball and such. So your menu, if you're flexible enough, needs to kind of acclimate itself and change a little bit to accommodate some of the kids that are there too. So keep that in mind, that if you adjust your menu just slightly, maybe you're not doing hot dogs normally or hamburgers or just simple tacos or French fries, and those are even nacho cheese. If you can alter your menu slightly and accommodate that, you can easily make a few $1,000s on a weekend. Number 4, local breweries. Yes, believe it or not, the micro-brewed concept is all over the entire country. But the funny thing is, and actually there's one right here in Atlanta where I live that we're actually getting ready to go to that doesn't have a food cafeteria or have a food kitchen. They just do beer, no food. So when we go, there is literally a line of food trucks lined up outside always that are catching the overflow, the revenue for food business. Of course, the brewery, you got to get permission from them to do this, but the brewery doesn't mind. They just sell the beer, but the food trucks rake in a ton of money with the food, and it's pretty crazy. So local breweries or brew pubs, brew hops, whatever they call them, you want to definitely go and check them out. See if you can work out something with the owner. You pull your truck up, maybe you give them 10% of your proceeds, or maybe they just charge you a flat fee, or maybe they just let you do it for free. But check out local breweries. That comes in our list of number 4. Number 3, where food trucks make the most success is universities and colleges. Yes, believe it or not, too, universities and colleges have a lot of food trucks that are outside of the campuses and areas in the parking lot where the students come and go. And it's a constant flow, obviously, of students. And there is a huge opportunity for universities and colleges for food trucks to just park and start selling their products right out the window. Colleges and universities don't mind this. I've actually grown up in Florida. I went to a local community college, and we actually had these outside they're in the parking lot. But I can remember students lining up, grabbing something to go. As long as your food is simple, easy to make, and fast. Many of these students don't have a lot of time to wait in line for a food truck. So if you have a menu or menu item, you need to focus on something that's quick and easy and can be portable, very simple to grab in your hand, eat it, and go. Okay, nothing with plates and utensils and forks. I wouldn't recommend that, but of course, if that's what you want to do, do it. But try to keep in mind, too, the convenience factor. You want to make it simple, make it easy for these university and college students to grab your food and go. Okay, number 2. Now, this is going to be a little restrictive because you have to be on the coastline, but beaches, Florida beaches, East Coast, West Coast beaches, even the Gulf Coast. Beaches are a gold mine, especially when Daytona Beach, mainly in Florida and on the East Coast, up in the Northeast, actually. If you have a food truck, you need to be on the beaches. So definitely do that. There is a ton of not only locals, but tourists during the summer and springtime. It is crazy busy. They are gold mines for food trucks. So check out that, but also keep in mind, too, the local areas in which you can park on the beaches. When it comes to that, local permits, local licenses to be specifically in a certain area, make sure you have the right permit and license to do that. Many states and local cities and counties have that. Okay, number 1. So where are food trucks most successful? Number 1 on our list, tourist spots. Now, this can apply anywhere in the country, any time of the year, because they are just dedicated to tourism. And you're probably thinking, well, that's a no-brainer, Damien. What I'm talking about is literally every state has some type of tourist spot. And if it's a hot spot, no matter if it's on the beaches or if it's in the mountains or if it's in the desert, it doesn't matter. If you've got a place that's hot spot and it's got tons of tourists, food trucks will make money there. So any tourist spot throughout the United States, I would highly recommend you park it, set up your shop, and just get rocking and rolling. You can make a lot of money. If it's a specific town, check and see what they need from the city and county as far as permits and licenses, and get there. If it happens to be on the beaches, again, in a tourist area, do it. If it happens to be a historical area that has tourism, check out what you need to do, but park your truck and just sell. So these are 8 of the best spots for you to make money with your food truck and to be most successful in 2022. So if you have any comments or questions about this, or if you know of a better spot, let us know. If we missed an area, let us know down below. Or if you have actually utilized one of these areas, let us know as well. And I'll see you guys on our next video. Thanks for watching Food Truck Freaks here on YouTube, YouTube's premier food truck entrepreneurship channel. If you're looking to start a food truck, market a food truck, or look to how you can expand a food truck you already own, definitely subscribe and check out these additional resources and videos here from Food Truck Freaks. We'll see you on our next video.